Tourism officials keep a keen eye on developments in America. The latest on the Grand Lucayan deal and a request granted. Good morning, everyone. I'm Akushla Pinder, and this is your morning edition. Continued mass protests in the wake of unarmed African-American father George Floyd's death last Monday have come at a price. Amid the outrage and chaos comes mounting concern of a spike in COVID-19 cases across America. Johns Hopkins University's count was at more than 21,000. What's even more worrisome is that the North American market, largely driven by the United States, accounts for nearly 90% of visitors to the Bahamas. And this at a time when the local tourism industry has set the wheels in motion to rebound from the global pandemic. Well, Tourism Minister, the Honorable DIONISIO acknowledging during Tuesday's virtual tourism readiness and recovery meeting that there is a concern, but that there is also some assurance.
What is happening there is cause for concern. But we feel that our screening process, we feel that our social distancing, we feel that all of the sanitization methods that we were putting in place will help to mitigate the risk. It won't eliminate it. So there will always be one group of persons say that we remain in total lockdown and curfew, and there will be another group that says that we have to eat. So we need to get back into business. So this will always be the challenge from this point forward until we have a vaccine. Are we too open? Are we too closed? What is the right right state that we should be in? And we will grapple with this issue until there's a cure. And we hope that with our protocols in place, we will help to mitigate it and to ensure that our citizens as safe as possibly can be. As well as the foreign visitors that come here.
Now, the whole issue of staving off additional COVID cases also comes into play when one considers the straw market's close quarters. Immediate past president of the Bahamas Hotel and Tourism Association and senior VP and GM of hotel operations at Atlantis, Stuart BOWE, says there is a plan in place to address this.
The straw market will be reconfigured. We've worked with their associations. There's intense training, but it will take all stakeholders working together, because you're correct. It is tight in there. And we have many, as I learned, we had 5 straw markets. But we have a very good plan. The training, the sensitivity, the screening, the signage, I think will be viable, and we would still be able to create a very good product.
Stuart also clued us in on the new normal tourism has adopted due to COVID.
Guests will be encouraged and staff will wear masks as part of their personal protection equipment. Secondly, we are proposing that staff members are screened daily. Thirdly, overall industry cleaning standards will be elevated. Touchless or cashless transactions will be encouraged throughout the industry. High-touch areas and equipment will be sanitized after each guest's use. Barriers will be erected for use in front-facing guest areas. Front and back of house areas will be reconfigured for physical distancing. All floor and mounted physical distancing signage will be prominent in guest lobbies, casinos, elevators, restaurants, and common spaces. And finally, you will see heightened partnerships with public and private entities to monitor and ensure compliance of COVID-19 protocols.
The next big step, he says, is training and execution.
Both big and small industry businesses have started their pre-opening plans, and again, training of all industry staff on COVID-19 protocols is mandated. The training will be executed by the same previously mentioned organizations involved with designing the protocols. First out of the gate is the Ministry of Tourism training team, who've already developed modules for all types of vendors, transportation services, and standalone businesses. Ministry of Tourism training begins very early, June 8th.
There will also be an ongoing certification process.